Guys of Reddit, what can us girls do to make you feel special? I had a girl drive to my house and leave a note that pretty much said, "Have a great day." It took her an hour to do that. Made my day. That was 25 years ago. I hid a little note in my guy's cigarette saying, "Have a good day, I love you." I found out that he carried it with him every day since. I got a little note from a friend once. I still have it in a sleeve in the visor of my car. I do too, mine says "Go duck yourself," kept it in my visor ever since. Approach us, initiate conversation. Some of us feel way too ugly and insecure to do that to anybody we feel is even slightly attractive. Cries in ugly. 2 silvers. You all are nuts. But thank you. I'm ugly and I'm proud? Is that what he calls it? Sorry sir if I offend you with my horrible ugliness. Text us first. I wonder what that's like. It's like find a shiny Pokemon. Or getting a text from a real live girl. One's rarer though. I usually can get a shiny Pokemon every now and then. Compliments. Just finished high school and remember that one time about 5 years ago someone told that I was getting more muscular and being not quite a popular kid. That was one of the very first compliments I ever got, and at the time gave me quite a confidence boost. Something that simple can make a great impact. Edit, went to sleep, woke up to this blowing up and definitely wasn't expecting. Thanks a lot for the silver and gold, and all the replies. Anyone else feel like that? Get so few compliments from women that the ones they do literally stick with you forever. Like I could probably remember out 90% of them. I have a t-shirt I wear on every first date because a couple waitresses at a sports bar I go to once said it looked really nice. Try to understand the reason, and ask why they said it was a nice shirt. It wasn't because it was simply a shirt, and probably because it wasn't a particular color, because you probably shouldn't wear the same color for the rest of your courting life. Maybe they like Star Wars, maybe it was the cut of the shirt to accentuate your body, but also maybe it wasn't about the shirt at all and it was merely a statement made in lieu of awkwardness trying to tell you, in general, that you were attractive. Regardless, play to those strengths and I'm guessing it's probably the latter. You're awesome. I dated a guy for a bit and I told him once that he looked really good in X t-shirt. He started wearing more of that kind of t-shirts when we were together. It was really cute and he did look really good in it, haha. I'm not a bad looking dude, but I can probably count every compliment that I've ever gotten from someone I don't know super well on my fingers. Absolutely. I remember 2 very well from when I was in high school. First was a friend who was into photography, and she said she liked taking my picture because I was photogenic. One time she said, "I ducking love your smile." The other was when I was helping out the color guard at a competition. This girl just runs up to me really quickly, says, "You're really cute," and then just hurries away. I was so taken aback I think I just thanked her. A lot of the people you're addressing here on Reddit are single dudes who want what a relationship would bring. The little things like cuddles and compliments that you should be giving your man regardless, because you love him and want him to be happy. What you should be focusing on, if you're in a relationship, are the less thought of things that are still important. Do something thoughtful for him, that he might not expect. Does he like cookies? Bake some cookies for you both to share. If you suck at baking, it's the thought that counts. You did something for him that was fun for you and pleasantly thoughtful for him. Keep your relationship fresh and propose dates or just going for walks. Make him feel good about spending time with you. That for me is what would make me feel special, having my better half try to make me feel wanted and appreciated. For all of those chicks that can't cook, it's the thought that counts. I don't know fam, burnt cookies are pretty freaking good. Just eat the cookie dough. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to mess up cookies to the point of them not tasting nice. Girls are constantly being told that they're pretty and adorable blah blah blah, but for us boys, not so much. Over time, it creates a complex. When you see a guy that you think is cute, ducking, tell him so. Because we don't often get that kind of thing. I try to tell my guy that often. He isn't used to compliments, so it's nice. For example, yesterday I told him his eyes looked beautiful and he got all flustered. I'm glad. It's the small things that make a difference. I've run into so many guys that just try to brush off my compliments. It discourages me and honestly hurts. Thank you for not being that way. A lot of the time, guys that do receive compliments automatically think it's a joke. Like, they think that people are making fun of them. It's pretty sad. Actually talk about guys' problems rather than saying, oh, man up. Because guys have been raised to not talk about their problems, and getting the chance to be able to is a very special event indeed. I will never say man up in my life. Everyone has emotions and everyone should be heard and understood. I'd give you gold if I wasn't struggling on my mortgage. Thanks. I'd give you gold if I wasn't struggling with crippling amounts of student debt. Thanks. I'd give you both gold if I wasn't struggling with my inability to nut up and shut up. Nut up and shut up. That phrase alone is worth gold. Take an active interest in my hobbies. Obviously we don't have to share the same interests or hobbies, but remembering them and being willing to try them goes a long way. Even if you hate it, the mere fact that you tried something new for me would be awesome. Edit. Thank you to everyone for the upvotes and comments. I've been lurking on various subreddits for a few months and finally decided to join the fold just yesterday and make an account. This post has been blowing up in the past hour, so I'll try to go through and respond to the more detailed comments and stories. Sorry if I miss yours, and thank you again everybody. Have a wonderful day. Edit 2, Platinum. Holy cow. Thank you so much, kind stranger. My first day on Reddit has been fantastic to say the least, thanks to you and all of these heartwarming comments. I know my hobbies aren't interesting to everybody, but whenever I would talk about Dungeons and Dragons or my favorite video games or a movie I was really into, my ex-wife's eyes would glaze over and I'd get nothing but disinterested, monosyllabic responses, and almost nothing has made me feel worse than the person who mattered the most to me not even pretending to care about the things that make me happy. I despise that ish. I've been on the receiving end of that many times. I don't understand why people would be so rude when someone shows genuine zeal for something. Just because it's not something that interests you doesn't mean you get to be an asshole about it, and I always try to show at least a polite amount of interest when somebody is talking about their hobbies. Compliment us and ask us things that wouldn't be considered, such as what is your favorite flower. Some of us have things and interests we really want to share but don't, because it'd be weird or abnormal for a man to say and think. Edit. Well, I never anticipated this much good feedback. Thanks, and I hope I managed to cheer some people up. Smiles. I'm really going to keep doing this. It sucks when some macho guys feel threatened by such. I asked a guy friend if he'd like flowers and he said, don't be gay, I'm a girl. So yes, skeptical. PS, what's your favorite flower, kind sir? Smile. Well, thank you. You are the second person have asked me that question. I know it's a weird choice, but I love dandelions. They would grow everywhere at spring in the mountainside I grew up in. I don't like yellow in general, but they are one of my few exceptions. I like their resilience to the harsh environments too. What would be yours? I love dandelions too. They don't really grow naturally in the grass in my country, so I was so fascinated to see them when I traveled. Your choice genuinely made me smile. But my favorite are roses, I know. So cliched. but I got a whole story behind that, so /o/tongue. Any kind of positive comment about appearance or nicknames. I'm 6'2", 220 pounds, and a co-worker of mine calls me baby girl anytime she sees me. I don't even care, I feel great as duck after that. Bro, I'm 6'5", 280, and my girlfriend calls me loverboy, phew god, so I saw every time she calls me that. Bro, I'm 7'8", and my supermodel girlfriend calls me scrumptious whittle babby. Bro, I'm 5 feet 1 inch and nobody loves me. I love you, JB275.